Razaban for FightHype.com with me. I've got the man himself, my favourite pundit from Sky Sports, aka The Knowledge, Mr. Spencer Fearon. Spence, firstly, how are we doing?
Raz, I'm all the better for seeing you. Big up FightHype. Seriously, swear down, big up FightHype.
Spence, we're here at York for one of Eddie's smaller events for his up-and-coming fighters. A nice thing for Eddie to do for his younger fighters who obviously...
I think it's excellent because without the big shows, usually these guys are fighting on big shows, and if they're fighting on the big shows, they're fighting way down the bottom. They're fighting like at 6 o'clock or 4 o'clock. By the time their fans even come out who bought tickets, they won't get to see them. This time they get to showcase their talent, so I think it's very, very good. And I think like Eddie Hearn's kind of giving back, you know what I mean? Because we saw the records what Matchroom are making. They're making ridiculous amounts of money right now, right? Eddie Hearn, give me a job. So like, because of that, now I just think it's just right that he's saying, right, I've got to get our boys out on a regular. And it's good to have boxing out on a Thursday evening, because like Thursday's the new Friday. We come out. In the UK, the Thursday's the new Friday. People come out after work, go get their drinks, and come and watch the fights. I think it's excellent.
Spencer, I want to touch on the topic. Over the last week and a half, news went around that Tyson Fury had pulled out of his rescheduled fight with Wladimir Klitschko, which was scheduled for October 29th in Manchester. A statement was released by his team on Tuesday stating health and mental reasons for Tyson pulling out of this fight. I just want you to break this down for me. Tyson putting out this fight second time around. There are still critics out there that are saying he's not mental. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just playing games again with Wladimir Klitschko.
Why would you want to play? Why would you want to play games on this amount of time? And the funny thing is like this time last year, it was Wladimir Klitschko that pulled out of the fight with Tyson Fury. And I'm saying this. I think. Well, I listened to an interview from Peter Fury. We had Peter Fury on the Total Sky Sports podcast. And Peter was saying like maybe Tyson's being a little bit disillusioned, thinking that he beat the man, I mean, who is regarded as the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, and maybe he thought like he was going to get larger accolades and he didn't get those. My heart goes out for Tyson Fury, to tell you the honest truth, because to me, as far as I'm concerned, he's still the best heavyweight in the world. But unfortunately, I believe a lot of this has got to do with classism. Tyson Fury's from the trap. All right, forget about all the things that he has said in the past, where he has said some things which have been classed as homophobic. But I also think that he's been set up a little bit, like, because I've seen the interview where he said his statements, what he's saying. The man's quoting his religious beliefs, right? Now, if you think about it, in this country in the 40s, it was against the law to be homosexual, right? You go to jail. This is what the law was, right? So I'm saying, but yet we would be proud of the accomplishments of the attributes of the Second World War, our soldiers who went out and did things for our country. We're proud of it. This was the law. Tyson Fury is of that mindset and thinking of him being a devout Christian. Well, devout to the fact of his religious beliefs. His beliefs are so much that they become reality. I don't think we're in a position now, anybody's in a position now to say, well, of the things, it's not what you say but how you say it. And we can take certain things out of context. Like I said this many times before, being politically correct today in today's society, you are not speaking what's in your heart. I respect a man more so to telling me what's in his heart than him telling me something that he believes that I want to hear, but then behind my back he's saying something totally different. Speak what's in your heart. Tyson Fury spoke what's in his heart. But him as a boxer, you do not need the accolades or the pats on the back of anyone. Your accomplishments speak for themselves. You beat a man who was unbeaten for 11 years, right? You beat a man that is going to go down in history as one of the greats because of the duration of time that he held the world title for. And in the duration of time, well, even though he was just having not so motivated heavyweight guys from America go out to Germany to fight him. He's beating, Klitschko was beating them. He just had them lined up, just beating them. Even though they weren't exciting, they were kind of lackluster fights. But he was doing his thing. So I don't. When we look on Tyson Fury, I don't think Tyson Fury needs the accolades or the pats on the back. He needs to realize that I won all the belts and I beat a guy that was unbeaten for 11 years. That should be enough for the accolades and the pats on the back. You don't need pats on the back, or the adulation from other people. You need to have adulation within yourself. And whatever's happening to Tyson Fury now, I wish him was, if he has something to recover from, I wish him a speedy recovery.
obviously Tyson is the linear heavyweight champion of the world. Those belts haven't been fought for 12 months. The governing bodies now obviously make money from when their belts are being fought for.
Yeah.
Now, at what stage do the governing body decide we strip Tyson Fury off the belts?
When they get, most probably what could happen, Tyson Fury could, because he was the WBA super champion and the WBO champion. He's also IBO champion as well, and he's a Ring magazine champion. I think what's going to happen now is the fact that with Tyson Fury is that I think when the other contenders who are ranked beneath him now start complaining and start lobbying, legal action starts to come in, then I think he could get stripped, or he could actually become the champion in recess, and they like other guys could be like the interim champions until he's ready to come back, if he can come back. But we don't know what's going to happen with Tyson Fury right now. But I'm saying, if the man is suffering from mental problems, it's not for me to stand in judgment with him. It's not for me to say anything smarmy, because I know people who have suffered from mental health issues. So as I know people who I love daily, who I've grown up with, kids who I used to go to school with, who have mental health issues. So if that's it, all I can do is just wish you a speedy recovery.
What do you think about the critics out there? They criticise Tyson for his remarks. They didn't give him the pat on the back that he deserved when he won the world title, and yet now in the state that Tyson's in, there are still critics out there that are criticising him.
But listen to me, I'll tell you this now, I'll break this down quite simply. Things can happen to you, things can happen around you, that all that matters is what happens inside of you. Now, as long as the things that are happening around you, you don't internalise it. Do you know what I mean? Certain things, you've got to be tough. You're a heavyweight champion of the world. You have to take things like water for ducks back. You've got to brush these things off. Do you understand? And Tyson Fury is a man that likes to allude to history, and he looks at Muhammad Ali in great adulation. You've got to realise, what did Ali go through? Do you understand? And he and Tyson Fury was that man went through things. So this is what you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you have a responsibility to yourself. But with that responsibility to yourself, you've got to make sure that you are the best within yourself. And that's not just physically. Do you know what I mean? That's mentally and financially. You've got to make the best within yourself. So whatever Tyson Fury is going through right now, then I wish him all the best, man.